Arguments are so pointless. Sure, disagreements happen. That's normal. But when things get heated, that's when it gets dangerous. It becomes less about understanding and more about winning. And the worst part? It doesn't just stay between two people. It pulls others in. Friends start picking sides. Some go quiet, some disappear. Before you know it, it's not just an argument. It's a war. People stoop low when they're hurt. Something you confided in them. Now it's a weapon. Your lowest moments, once shared in trust, now used to tear you down. One argument can erase years of friendship. And I hate that. I want better for us. Even if you're 100% right, even if all the facts are on your side, if someone wants to disagree, they will. And that's okay. What matters is how you respond. Because once someone's made up their mind, no amount of shouting will change it. Some people would rather burn down with their pride than admit fault. And sometimes it's not even deep. They just believe they're right. And honestly, that's not for us to judge. When you're in an argument and you feel like you're the right one, pause. Try to see through their eyes. Look at every thread, every angle. The ability to understand people, to really feel what they feel. That's a gift. Not everyone has it, so don't expect it in return. But if you do have it, I'm proud of you. You're already on a whole different level. I try to remind myself, I don't know what someone's day was like. Maybe they're tired. Maybe they haven't eaten. Maybe life's just beating them down that day. Sometimes people start arguments just because they're overwhelmed. Recognize that. Instead of snapping back, try saying, okay, I understand. I get it. Not out of weakness, but out of strength. And if you ever slip, own it. Apologize. You don't need to carry pride like a shield. It's okay to be wrong. That's how we grow. Before you get too deep into any argument, ask yourself, how serious is this, really? Most of the time, it's not. Trivial things can spiral out of control fast, unless you're the one who pulls the brakes. The worst arguments, they're the personal ones. The ones where you just want someone to hear you. To say, you're right. I messed up. I'm sorry. But instead, they get defensive. They get angry. They turn it around on you. And suddenly, you're the villain in their story. That's when it hurts the most. Because all you wanted was understanding. If someone can't have a calm conversation, if every disagreement turns into a shouting match, it's okay to walk away. Not forever. Just long enough to breathe. Give it time. Try again later. But if it's always the same cycle, if it never gets better, then do what's best for your peace. You don't owe your energy to every fire. Now, the most important thing I'll ever say on this. Sometimes in an argument, your mind drifts. You start thinking of that ace up your sleeve. That silver bullet. The one thing you know would shut them down. The thing they trusted you with. You feel it bubbling up. Ready to be used like a weapon. But don't. Please. Don't. That is the ultimate betrayal. Even if they hurt you, don't stoop to that level. Because the guilt that comes after, it's heavy. It lingers. You don't need to become what hurt you. I've been there. I had that silver bullet. I was hurt. I was betrayed. I was tired of arguing. Tired of being the bigger person. And that thought ran through my head. Why am I still holding back? Why should I keep doing the right thing when they won't? But then, something hit me. And I asked myself a better question. Why? Why do I need to prove I'm right? Why do I need them, or anyone, to validate what I already know? And in that moment, my whole perspective shifted. If I believed I was right, I didn't need anyone to say it. I didn't need to win. I didn't need to use pain as proof. All I needed was to trust my heart, to stay true to who I am, and not let someone else's actions turn me into someone I'm not. It made me question, what was I really arguing for? And suddenly, I didn't care about the argument anymore. It felt so small, like I had shattered a cycle I was destined to repeat. And I finally stepped off the path everyone expects you to take. That moment, it felt like clarity, like I could see everything differently. Some people call it peace, some call it wisdom. For me, it felt like I could see through the world. It's hard to describe that feeling. It's like your emotions take a step back, and you just understand. Not just the other person, but yourself, your values, your boundaries, your growth. You realize how small the argument really was. And no, I never used that silver bullet. If you ever did, forgive yourself. You had your reasons. Learn from it, and do better next time. At the end of the day, trust your heart. Learn to see through others. Because when you can understand people, really understand them, you gain the power to direct your emotions, to stay calm, to lead with compassion, and to avoid repeating the same mistakes. You open doors that weren't even visible before. You stop the cycle of, I'm right, you're wrong, and maybe you'll see a whole new world that goes even beyond mine. Take care, and I trust you.